Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers, where we react to music that we grew up with from the 60s to the 90s. And my name is Tammy. Hopefully, the number one song went out. I chose a different video today, put it out just a minute ago. Hopefully, it goes through. If not, then we're just going to have the serious and fun facts of 1972, which I'm doing in this video. I separated them because, in case the song doesn't go through, I don't have to do this whole thing over again. So, we're just going to get right on through it here. Planning to be back on this evening, back with bands that begin with the letter Y and Z. But we got blocked last night from the number one song. We do have the number two song of 1972 out there. So you can check that one out if you haven't already. But let's see what we got going on in 1972. First, we're going to tell what the top 10 songs were. Number one was The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face by Roberta Flack. Number two is Alone Again, and sometimes called Alone Again Naturally, by Gilbert O'Sullivan. And we have that one on the channel last night, or we put it on last night. Number three is American Pie by Don McLean. We have that one on the channel already. Number four is Without You by Harry Nilsson. We also have that one on the channel. Number five, The Candyman by Sammy Davis Jr. Number six, I Gotcha by Joe Tex. I'm going to have to go check that out. I'm not sure that I know that song. Number seven is Lean on Me by Bill Withers. Number eight is Baby Don't Get Hooked on Me by Mac Davis. Number nine is Brand New Key by Melanie. And number 10, A Horse with No Name by America. Now, if this would have been my top 10, then America would have been moved up a little closer to number one because I'm an America fan. So, so there's your number one song in the top 10 list of the top 10 songs of the year. So we're just going to move on here and see what they have to say about the year 1972. And it says, this year was marked as a dark year in history. And it just says this was the year for the biggest political scandal in modern times and the start of the Watergate scandal. I don't know if they're talking about the same scandal, if there was another one or what, but they didn't list it. I don't know. So we're just going to move on. Some of the foods and different things that came out in 1972. McDonald's Egg McMuffin was introduced. Snapple tea was invented. Ruby Tuesdays and Popeyes got their start. The first video game console called the Magnavox Odyssey was demonstrated and was sold by Magnavox for $100. I always thought Atari was the first one. And the first scientific calculator was introduced. The top four movies of 1972, number one was The Godfather, number two was The Getaway, three was What's Up, Doc, and number four was The Poseidon Adventure. And I loved that movie. I went and saw it. It was sad and scary at the same time. The clothing at the time that everybody was wanting was pantsuits. And I can remember my mom going, we going to the mall this weekend. I got to get me a new pantsuit. I can remember those days, huh? Okay, the average household income in 1972 was $11,120, which was an increase of 8.1% from 1971. A brand new car, and the average would cost you $3,690, and the best-selling car was the Beetle, or the Slug Bug, which is what we call it. And I can remember being on vacation when I was a kid, and me and my sister would play this little game and see which one of us could get the most slug bugs. So anytime we seen one, we'd say slug bug, and it would be our number. And we even had our parents doing it after a while, kind of pass the time away as we were traveling. Let's see what else they have to say here. Sports champs. The World Series champions were the Oakland Athletics, or the Oakland A's. The Super Bowl champs were the Dallas Cowboys. Basketball was Los Angeles Lakers. and the Stanley Cup went to the Boston Bruins. Famous girl names or popular girl names in 1972 were Jennifer, Michelle, Lisa, Kimberly, and Amy. And popular boy names were Michael, Christopher, James, David, and John. And then last but not least were celebrities that were born in 1972. There's quite a few of them, but I just wrote down some that I know everybody knows pretty much who every one of these people are. Ben Affleck, who's an actor, and then his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, who is an actress. They were both born in 1972. Gwyneth Paltrow, an actress. She's been all over the news the last couple of weeks with her little skiing accident. If you haven't had a chance to go out and look at that, it's actually kind of funny. Dwayne Johnson is an actor. Cameron Diaz, I can't ever say her name right, an actress. Sofia Vergara, an actress. I don't say her name right either. Alyssa Milano is an actress. And Jenny McCarthy Wahlberg, an actress or comedian. So anyway, that's our fun and serious facts of 1972. And so hopefully our 1972 number one song went out. We'll find out here in a little bit, but this one should go out. And then just tune back in later this evening. We'll be back on doing bands that begin with the letter Y and Z, and we're going to try to finish it out this week. Got everybody thinking about that favorite song of theirs. This is something we're going to do after we finish Z's here is we're going to kind of do requests by themes. So I'm going to come up with a theme each week, and I want you guys to send in songs that go along with that theme. But the first one we're doing is I just want to get everybody to send in that number one song, that song that is special to you, that you like, or anytime it comes on the radio, you got to turn it up, that song. And I know most of us have a lot of those, but there's always, I think, one out there that just gets you right in the heart and the soul. So I'm going to let you guys know now that you can go ahead and start sending in that one song if you have it. If you sent in any requests in the last 2 weeks, unless I told you that I put it on a list, then it's not on the list. So you may want to hold off for those requests as we get to a theme that song will go along with. Because we are going to do some different things. I think how we're going to do some things, just to kind of throw it out there a little bit. Sunday nights, we're going to do the number one song of the year, and we're going to play the number one and the number two song of that year, plus do fun and serious facts. Monday nights, I'm going to be playing requests for whatever the theme is. I'm going to start taking off, let's see, okay, Tuesday nights, I'm going to call it Tammy's Tuesdays, so it's going to be requests or songs that I want to hear. Wednesdays, I'm going to take off. The weather's getting warmer. I'm a big gardener. I have a farm out here. I've got things to take care of, so I'm actually going to be taking off 2 nights during the summer, or starting next week, or as soon as we get finished with the Z's. I'm going to be off on Wednesday nights and Saturday nights. Sometimes that Wednesday night might change to another night, because we did find out today that Chuck's going to have surgery here soon, so I might have to move some things around on that week when that comes up. But we have a little bit yet before that's going to happen. But like I said, I'm going to start taking off 2 nights out of the week. So it'll be Wednesday and Saturday for the most part. And then when Thursday and Friday comes back on, we'll be playing your guys' requests still. So that's how we're going to do it. And then I'll just let you guys know when the new theme comes up, and you guys can send in songs. And I want to just see how many I get at first before I say how many you can request. If we don't get too many, because I want to at least be able to play them at least weekly. So if we don't get a whole lot, I'll let you guys know you can throw another one in, or your second favorite one, or whatever. But right now, if you want to send in your top song in your head that you just love, you can start sending those in. And we won't start playing them, though, until after we get finished with the letter Y and Z. So tune back in this evening. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like it. You can rock and roll with us, and we'll just rock and roll all summer long with each other. So just be sure to subscribe. Hit like underneath the video if you like the video. You can share it if you want, which is right next to it. Be sure to tell those people that you love them each and every day. And peace out.